For years, fans of the Partridge Family believed that the cast shared the same warm and harmonious bond off-screen that they displayed on television. The series, which ran from 1970 to 1974, became a cultural phenomenon, turning David Cassidy into a global teen idol and cementing Susan Dey as one of the most beloved young actresses of her generation. But behind the scenes, their relationship was far from perfect. In fact, Susan Dey reportedly grew to utterly hate David Cassidy. And the reasons behind this tension are as heartbreaking as they are revealing. At the height of the Partridge Family's popularity, David Cassidy was adored by millions. His charm, looks, and musical talent made him a superstar. Susan Dey, who played Laurie Partridge, was also caught up in the whirlwind of fame, though she maintained a quieter, more reserved presence compared to Cassidy's rock star image. Early in the show's run, Dey developed romantic feelings for Cassidy, who was not only her co-star, but also one of the most eligible young men in America at the time. Unfortunately, those feelings were never returned. David Cassidy admitted in later interviews that while he found Susan Dey attractive, he never saw her as a romantic partner. He claimed he couldn't separate their professional relationship from a personal one, and as a result, he rejected her advances. For Susan, this was painful and humiliating, especially since Cassidy openly pursued other women, sometimes in ways that were difficult for her to ignore. What made things worse was Cassidy's decision to write about their failed connection in his memoir. In his book, he described Susan Dey as being deeply infatuated with him and detailed their one-time attempt at romance, which ended badly. This public revelation embarrassed Dey, who valued her privacy, and it ultimately destroyed whatever chance remained for a friendship between them. Many believe this betrayal was the final straw, leaving Susan Dey resentful of Cassidy for years to come. The animosity between the two cast members became a lasting shadow on the Partridge Family's legacy. While other cast members, including Shirley Jones and Danny Bonaduce, spoke fondly of Cassidy, Susan remained distant. She rarely attended cast reunions and, according to insiders, never forgave him for the way he handled their relationship and exposed it to the public. For fans who grew up watching Laurie and Keith Partridge as siblings on screen, the truth was both surprising and heartbreaking. The chemistry they shared as fictional family members was undeniable, but in real life, the pain and tension between Susan Dey and David Cassidy created a lasting rift. Now that the truth is known, it paints a very different picture of the beloved TV family. Behind the laughter and music, there were real emotions, unspoken resentments, and heartbreak that couldn't be hidden forever. The story of Susan Dey's dislike for David Cassidy serves as a reminder that fame, romance, and the pressures of Hollywood can complicate even the closest relationships.